What's cracking, guys? Omar Aesop here with the couch. Jeremy, this is the first video with you back now from becoming the champion. I just gotta say congratulations.
Thank you.
It was amazing watching it, seriously.
Yeah, you were there, I saw it.
I was there in person, yeah. Alice, there was, everybody was there, flipping out on that stuff. So, now that you're back, you're training, you actually told me about this topic, and I thought it was a great idea, about when you reach plateaus, what you should do, and maybe a little bit more insight into your training methodology and your programming, how you approach things. Basically, you said, when it comes to plateaus, don't become attached to the movements, like the three primary movements.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people get emotionally attached to the lift because they put so much time and effort into it. And they probably see that their max, you know, like week to week changes by 5 or 10 pounds. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. And I think they get like scared that if they stop doing it altogether, that they'll lose everything they ever worked for.
Right.
And that's not true. A lot of times the best thing to do is just to completely walk away from the movement and do something else.
Okay.
So,
examples for you would say is actually, most people probably don't know this, when it came to the squat, you broke your squat number way higher than ever, but you were actually doing more front squats than back squats.
Yeah, I can get a lot of volume in that way. It doesn't beat up my shoulders, but like since the meet, which is 2 months ago, I haven't done one back squat since.
Right.
Only front squat.
Yeah.
And I only recently started benching again. But yeah, like people just get so attached to their lift that they're scared to do anything else. When sometimes just doing something else is better.
Now, Jeremy, what would the rationale be behind doing that other movement? So they plateau at their main movement, let's say their squat or their bench or their deadlift, and they're kind of just grinding away.
Yeah.
Is it because it's a new variation? Is it because it builds new muscle? Why do you think you know, changing it up when you reach that plateau and you're grinding away is so important?
Yeah. So if you're always doing like the same amount of reps or the same amount of weight, roughly within 5 or 10 pounds, the same amount of volume, it just really becomes stale. Your body doesn't need to change and get stronger. So doing something totally different gives you a whole new stimulus, and it scares your body into having to get stronger again. It's something new that it has to adapt to.
Is this something you did in your training? I remember you were talking before about movements you like to do, in addition to say something like the bench press. Can we take maybe a movement, let's say like the bench press.
For example, I've done like weeks on end, like 3 months of just weighted dips.
Right.
And not bench at all, and then when I come back to benching, after 2 or 3 sessions, I usually hit a PR or some kind of PR anyway.
Yeah.
As long as you're building the prime movers of the sport, then it's really not a big deal. When you come back to benching or whatever lift, it becomes kind of new again, and your body has to react and upgrade to get stronger to deal with the workload.
Yeah, it's not like suddenly if you just stop back squatting and do front squats, you're going to lose all that strength that you built up for years and years and years. And maybe that's a fear that some people have.
Yeah, they get emotionally attached and they get scared. They put so much time and effort into something, they feel like they have to keep chasing it because they don't want to lose anymore. So what I like to do is just pick something else for 8 weeks or so, 12 weeks, until you like run out of space on it and it's not getting any stronger. You need to give it time to adapt. You want an adaptation to happen, not muscle confusion to where you never get to adapt. You have to give it time. Like if you've gone for a few months and you see no kind of progress, and you're like a beginner or an intermediate, then I would change it up.
Jeremy, I was going to say that an example of front squats, incorporating this new movement, you do what for a block maybe of 8, 10, 12 weeks, you said?
Until it runs out, until I'm not seeing any more progress and it's not changing anymore, and then I'll go back and try back squatting again, and usually within a few weeks, I see something. Sometimes right away I see a PR.
Jeremy, thanks for being on. If you liked the video, make sure to like the damn video. We got a special announcement too. You did that seminar with Jay Nera, and it was sold out in a few hours. You're doing another seminar, which I think is sick. Can you just give a little details on that?
Yeah, so doing another seminar with my friend Jay Nera, who I've competed with for years. It's on November 15th here at Fortis. You can sign up at hamiltonstrength@gmail.com, and it's $125 per person.
Which I think is great value.
Yeah, so we'll go over all the lifts, obviously, assistance, and how to set up your training. Peaking, we lift together, and we coach. So we get to learn, we share stories, and it's fun. We drink coffee and talk about cookies and milk and Conan.
And we'll see all you guys, my round, in that next video. Peace.